And it really depends on what's important to you. Ask for time. You asking for money, but ask for time. Do you get the time off that you deserve? What's up, it's Kwame, aka
The Go MRI Man. Spread the knowledge. Motivate the people.
Shout out to all the OG subscribers, man. Shout out to you, because without you guys, I probably wouldn't even be doing this. And I got this question, which is a really good question. Yo, man, I watch a lot of your videos on YouTube and I really enjoy them. Bro, I have a question for you. Does being an MRI tech or rad tech in general give you a good work-life balance? I'm looking for a career where I don't have to work my life away. And I'm greatly considering MRI tech. You got to think about when you get into a career is, how will this balance with my life? How will this career work with all the things I'm doing, all the stuff that I have going on in my life? So I can only speak from my point of view, and I'll give you like an example. I'm a family man. Look, I got a wife, 2 kids, and we are active. We like to do stuff all the time. I work 4 10-hour shifts a week. I'm off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I have like a 3-day weekend thing going on, which is pretty dope. Typical shift is, let's just say 6:45 a.m. to 5:15. So I work like 15 minutes from my job. So I'm home before 6. So my kids are already home. You know, I get to play with them, talk about school, whatever, do some homework. I can take them to the park real quick. Have dinner with them, and to me, it's pretty good. I'm satisfied with that. That's awesome. I don't get to take them to school every day, which kind of sucks, but you know, you're coming up to the weekend, so we have time. We have that 3-day weekend, so I could take them. We can take them to Disneyland. We can take them on trips wherever. So we have a lot of time together those 3 days, and you know, they are off on the weekends, right? Kids are off on the weekends, so that works for me. I feel like I have a good amount of time to do my hobbies. Like I have a good amount of time to work on videos, working out. Do I wish I had more time during the day to work out? Sometimes, but you know, it's really nice to have the 4 10-hour shift. It just, you have that extra day, you know, Monday, today. See, I'm shooting a video. I have time to do all the little errands, pay the bills, pay this, pay that, wash the clothes. So it does work for me. I think work balance and life balance is different. It's different for everybody, I think. It depends on what you want to do. How much free time do you really want? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? Do you have a family? Do you have a girlfriend, husband, boyfriend, whatever, you know? What are the things that you want to do? So yeah, I mean, choosing a career, you got to really think about that. And I feel like MRI tech or rad techs in general have many options to choose. Like when it comes to the work schedule, right? Typically, I'm speaking for MRI techs. MRI techs aren't going to really work overnight, that kind of stuff. Usually MRI techs are out by, you know, 5, 6. But if you're living in a busy city like LA, New York, you have MRIs running, you know, till 11 at night, you know, doing outpatients. If you work at a hospital, you're probably going to be working weekends. You're working holidays. And that's another thing with my job that I have now. I work at an outpatient. I'm off holidays, you know, a couple holidays a year. So that's great. And it really depends on what's important to you. A lot of people ask for money. They want money. And money's great, yes. And we do got to pay rent and bills and stuff, and you know, have money to do things, right? But it's not always about money. When you get a job, you have to think about, hey, if I put in a request a month ahead of time, 2 months ahead of time, am I going to be able to get this request approved? I've had some jobs where I put in requests months in advance and they just get denied, and it's like you're just working for them. So that's something you got to ask before you get the job. Ask for time. You asking for money, but ask for time. Do you get the time off that you deserve? For me, some of the interests that I have are like going to concerts, and I know what dates these concerts are early in the year, and I submit them and they get approved. So that keeps me around at a job, even if the wage isn't where I want it to be, but there's some little things that keep it there, or keep me there. Or, you know, you can be like, well, my kid has a play that they're going to be in, or a field trip. You know, you talk to your job, hey, can I go make it to that play? It's only an hour, and I'll come back to work. So those things, and they say, yeah, we'll let you do that. That's awesome, man. That's what you got to look for. You got to look for jobs that have the balance of the things you want to do. Because sometimes it's the little things like that. Is MRI the best work-life balance? I don't think so. I mean, healthcare, you are needed a lot, and it's really hard to leave work early. You can't just say, oh, I'm taking off, because it's not really a desk job. It's not like you're just, oh, I'll do that paperwork tomorrow. Oh, I'll finish that paperwork at home. No, you can't really do that. You have patients there. It's busy. You don't always have somebody, you know, ready to go. It's not like you can just get Bob, you know, hey, Bob, come scan for me. You know, it's not really like that. We operate, you know, expensive equipment. MRI techs are paid well, so you won't just have a bunch of them laying around the office, you know, ready to cover you if you want to take off for a couple hours or take off early. It's really easy to get caught up in work. It's easy to pick up another job as a tech. There's jobs everywhere. There's per diem jobs, whatever, part-times. And, you know, you pick up weekend shifts. And I've done that, and I've worked a lot, man. I've worked several hours a week, you know, 60 hours a week, whatever you want to say. I've done it 17 days in a row. And it's like, do you really have to do that? You know, do you really have to do that? Because is it really worth it? Sometimes, yeah, you got to pay off some debt, or you are the only one working in your family. It's got to be done, but you know, it's all about balance. You got to balance it out. As much as you work, you got to do something fun, something you enjoy. You know, find the things that you love. Get out there, do something. When you have your days off, treat it like a vacation. You know, you plan your vacation. Like, try to do things that you love. And if you don't like your work or life balance now, find a way, you know, to change it. How could you change it? All in all, I would say the work balance for an MRI tech is pretty good. It's not the best. It's like above average, I would say. And if you don't like it, you can find a job that pays more and you can work less. Like, you can go work for a hospital and make $12 more an hour, and maybe you can just work 3 days a week. In closing this, I would say the cool thing about being an MRI tech is, like, once you clock out, you're done. You're done with the day. That's it. It's over. Your job's not going to hit you up for anything unless you're on call, but in general, it's done. You're done. It's not like if you're like some kind of manager that's on salary or something like that, you could be getting calls, you know, 24/7. Or if you're like a business owner, property managers, real estate agent, you can be getting calls 24/7 while you're on vacation, this and that, boom, boom, boom. You got to go in. I feel like I clock out and that's it. I'm done with work until I go in. So that's another pro. But yeah, man, we can talk about this all day. I think at the end, you know, find your groove in it. Once you become an MRI tech, find the schedules that you like. You may have to move around, and you could make it happen. I mean, you can change your environment. You can change your schedule, and speak up. You know, talk to management. Let them know this is what you want to do, and maybe they'll work with you. Other than that, man, peace. I'll catch y'all on the next one. You already know. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, man. Peace, love, positivity, and we out.
With the Go MRI Man.